Why can't Neymar score, Stevie?
He's obviously not got the games behind him that he normally would, playing in a semi-final of Champions League and even a quarter-final. It can only be that. It can only be that little bit of sharpness that you have with having games behind you, because that would be the only worry, really. Kimpembe at the back, I think, can be a little harsh or rash at times, but other than that, the only worry they have is, you know, are they going to create and score goals? Because, you know, the 3 goals today at the end of the day are down to poor defending and mistakes from Leipzig. So in open play, PSG had plenty of opportunities, certainly from 2-0 up, where Leipzig kind of went for it, and they didn't look particularly great going forward. You know, 3v3, 3v2 one time, and they really made a complete mess of it. So if you're going to look for the areas to get better, then definitely the front 3, as far as creating and scoring goals is concerned, would be probably the only one.
Yeah, how do we sum up Neymar's performance today, Frank?
Well, I would say better than last time because he hit the post twice and gave an assist to Di Maria. I think it was the second goal.
Yeah, the second.
So better, but in the middle of the park, the guy is absolutely fantastic. He's very involved. He wants to invest himself into even the building of the actions and everything. But again, we want him to score goals, and he had opportunities to do so. And when he hit the post in the first chance that he had, everybody thought, okay, it's going to be the same game as than last time. Well, I think it was better. I think it was a real threat to the defenders, and it's maybe because of that Di Maria had a chance to be more free than Mbappe and him. Is a consequences of maybe the investments of Neymar. So, well, I've been harsh on him last time. Maybe I'll only say what I really saw and what I really felt. But today I have to say that he was better, more invested, and more creative. Therefore, more important for the team.
I don't think it's a major problem for them. I like what he's doing at the moment, Neymar Dan. You know, it's like every great striker. You know, they'll go through a bar, and I know he's not a striker, but even the best of strikers will go through barren runs, and it comes to an end. This will come to an end for him. But what's more important, I think, is how invested he looks actually in the game itself. And I think that was evident against Atalanta, and it was evident again here today. And as Frank mentioned, when he drops deep, he's picking the ball up, he's beating people, he's making things happen, he's dragging 2 or 3 defenders towards him. It can then be popped off to Mbappe or Di Maria, who are equally as productive in the final third with their passing. And I think the good sign was that when he's been tackled, when he's been floored, when he's been hammered, so far he's picking himself up and he's brushing himself down. And I think, you know, that's a really good sign for them, rather than the show pony kind of stuff. And I think the goals will come for him. And the plus side is they are getting 1 or 2 from other areas. I know they were a little lucky today with the mistakes, but they are getting goals from other areas. So I don't think it's a major issue.
How good was his assist for the Di Maria goal, Stevie?
Oh no, it was a fantastic little touch of quality that not many possess, not many try, and not many even see it. So, yeah, you can't argue with that. Just a little caution is he's played Atalanta and he's played Leipzig. You know, has he done it in the Champions League when it really matters most? I would say he hasn't done it yet. So, if he's the player we think he is, then he better do it against Bayern.
How much credit should we give Thomas Tuchel for this victory, or the fact that PSG are in the Champions League final, Frank?
I think a big credit, because I've seen many French talents or journalists, you know, criticizing before the game that the fact that Icardi wasn't lined up, that he didn't play at front. And I always said, you know, since it worked against Real Madrid in the group stages, and Marquinhos was in the midfield zone among the other midfield players, worked, and he keeps that until it carries on working and winning. So I think he stepped up and trusted some players that we didn't expect them to be on the field, like Paredes. And he didn't have the he had the guts to put Icardi out, and even put Choupo-Moting to thank him 10 minutes before the end before Icardi. So I think it's a good credit from Tuchel. I mean, the team, the spirit of the team, the way they play tactically, is because they listen to the coach, and because he give them the need and the will of success. So it's also the victory of Mr. Tuchel.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube, and for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app, and for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.